I want to welcome you back to Black Site, and tonight we're going to talk about the alphabet community being triggered by Dave Chappelle's new comedy special, The Closer, claiming that he's homophobic or transphobic. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Dave Chappelle, once again, in his conclusion of his comedy specials on Netflix, goes at the LGBTQI community, and he puts emphasis on the transgender community. He basically says that in his first year, Caitlyn Jenner becomes Woman of the Year. And basically, he's trying to have you think intellectually. He said we all know that each one of us who comes on this earth came through a woman. And I believe Dave Chappelle was saying, wait a minute. You can call yourself a woman, but you're really not a woman. And what I hate about this society today is that a man, Jim, can come to work on Friday, and on Monday morning you must call him Jenny because he considers himself a woman, but you know that he's really not a woman. You know that to be a real woman, you have to go through certain cycles, have a period, all those things that help you and let you know that you're a woman. But here's a society that if you do not believe that Jim, who came to work on Friday, now Monday, is a woman, that somehow you are either homophobic or transphobic. But he also talked about it racially, is that this white male who came a female, who is now gay, is a minority, but still a white male. It's so confusing to so many people in society that it's almost like they're trying to force somebody to believe the unbelievable. And this is why GLAAD and so many other organizations wanted Dave Chappelle's special taken off of TV. They are protesting him, basically saying his comedy special, it's a veil for hatred and his homophobic tendencies. Dave Chappelle is talking from a black man's perspective. And this is what the media refuses to understand. That this group can change identities and get more respect than people been here for 400 years. And we must all join hands and celebrate the unbelievable. And you see, when you disagree with the alphabet community, they don't just come after you. They come after you to take all your resources. They basically want you jobless and broke. But the one thing about Dave Chappelle, he doesn't need the money. And the second thing is that Dave Chappelle is standing on historical grounds. As a comedian, you go against the people in power. And the people in power in this country are the people you can't talk about. The alphabet community, the small hat community. And when you mention those words, some people start quaking in the boots. But as a comedian, these are groups, the untouchables, that you're supposed to go at. This is similar to Lenny Bruce, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, George Carlin, so many other people who have come down the line and said controversial things as a comedian. Because his perspective is his perspective, but he knows what other people are thinking because he's been around them. He's been around groups of people when they're in the quiet of their residence of a party. They say the exact same things that Dave Chappelle is saying. And this is why he's so popular. See, it's okay for him to talk about people that certain groups on the left or woke don't like. See, if he scores a big one or says a huge joke, it's on TV. But when he explains or opens up and say, hey, does these people really make sense? Why are they untouchable? Why can't we say anything about them? What makes them so special? So, as a comedian, he attacks this community. And I think Dave Chappelle should be applauded for The Closer. It's not one of his best specials, but I tell you what, the ending of the special was on point. And Dave Chappelle has to understand this, and he does understand this, that you can never satisfy the woke left. You can never satisfy the beast. See, it's always hungry. See, once you join the team, you must support the team. And that means on every aspect of the agenda. Dave said he does support transgenders in the LGBTQ community, but that's not enough. When he says that, that means you can't say a joke about him, you can't talk about him, because that's part of the agenda. To quiet everybody, to silence everybody, so no one talks about certain issues. You see it with the jab, you see it with the alphabet community, you see it with other communities. Enough is enough. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.